Hello YouTube, it's Pierre, the Fish Beast. This is an update video of the 75-gallon Hillstream/river manifold tank. Check the links below for videos of the process. This tank had water moving from the left side across the top at a high rate of flow into these sponge filters, down into the plumbing under the substrate and back up towards the pumps. Unfortunately, over time, the pumps started fighting each other and one of them would stop working completely and make a horrible rattling sound. What I had to do was take that pump off the system and cover the uplift tube with another sponge. Not the prettiest or best solution, but it worked. In addition to the Hillstream Loaches and Panda Garra I had in here, I had some Dojo Loaches as well. I decided to remove them at some point as they were just too boisterous and rambunctious, and I was concerned that the other fish would be outcompeted for food. I had also thrown in a bunch of cherry shrimp in here, as well as crystal red shrimp, just as an experiment to see how they do in a high flow and unheated environment. I do not have a heater in this aquarium, as you can see, but the temperature was pretty well regulated by the heat coming off of the pumps, even in the winter. I also moved the Amano Shrimp into this tank from the 40-gallon planted breeder, and all the shrimp seemed to do well. The tank had very strong lighting to encourage the growth of biofilm and surface aufwuchs for the loaches to graze on. An unfortunate effect was the growth of hair algae. As you can see, it was everywhere, growing on sponges, wood, and even the wires coming off of the pumps. I had to manually remove them with every water change, which I did approximately every 3 to 4 weeks. If you guys have any tips on removing this stuff, please leave a comment below. I would much appreciate it. The shrimp love picking off bits of debris and food from pretty much any surface, including the sponges and even the hair algae. The Hillstream Loaches also seem to like grazing on the sponges as well. I did have some Java moss in here that was also infiltrated by hair algae over time. The tank's feeding schedule was 3 times a week with a variety of food to supplement the natural biofilm that was in it. I found that schedule worked quite well and allowed me to do less water changes. The giant sponge filters are still in place. I think they've worked very well. I squeeze out only one at a time when I'm doing water changes. Anyway, stay tuned for updates on this tank in the near future. I did wind up breaking this tank down, as you will see, and I did create something more visually pleasing, at least in my opinion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.